Heroic leaders are responsible. What's the word responsible mean? And I've heard this word throughout my life, and until I actually studied the word a few years ago, I actually had the wrong definition. There are aspects of responsibility I had correct, but responsible literally means able to respond. So let's look at three aspects of that. Number one is able to. In order to be a heroic leader, to be a leader, and we talked about this in previous sessions where we've thought about in its capacity, right? Leadership is the capacity to lead others, and the ones who are committed to expanding their potential, their opportunity, their capacity to lead others. They're constantly investing in themselves so they can be ready when those times come to actually bring others along as someone who's been there before, to be a leader. So there's that aspect, able to respond. That speaks to the increasing capacity by always learning, always improving, always wanting to get better as a leader. So that's one. Second is respond. Respond rather than react. Oh gosh, it's so hard sometimes to not react, but to think through a response. But that's what is most needed in those times that are stressful or that have a lot of questions and not too many answers. So that's the second aspect of being responsible. But of course, built into that is the element of people can count on you. I had a Honda Civic for, oh gosh, over 10 years. And I drove that car 240,000 miles. And the only reason I stopped is that the clutch went out, the engine was getting worn, but that car was only in the shop for the basic maintenance stuff, tires, brakes, all those things that you would need in a car. I had company cars that were in the shop way more often that were far newer in age. My Honda was just better built and more reliable. When I turned the key, I knew it would get me from point A to point B. So those are the three aspects of being responsible that connect to being a heroic leader. And it doesn't require age, role, education, even experience necessarily. Oftentimes it's just what's important to you, how consistent you are with those things, and can people count on you for putting in the work, responding and thinking through, especially during difficult times, and can they count on you? If they can, then you are a heroic leader. Keep up the great work you're doing. I'll see you next time.